This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Shanta. Shanta is an entertainer, but she also loves to be entertained, which is why she has Flow TV brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It's great for busy Shanta because she can control the time she watches her favorite shows, play back from the start in case she missed it, or even record with cloud video recording. And with her Flow services bundle, enjoys much more for much less. Visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Monday, June the 20th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today Morning News Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, Prime Minister Stuart says Barbadians are beginning to feel the benefits of an economy that's on the rebound. Addressing a Father's Day event at the Democratic Labour Party's headquarters on George Street yesterday, Prime Minister Stuart also referred to an International Monetary Fund and Central Bank of Barbados report that said unemployment was down.
We achieve it by keeping our gaze fixed on the problem, deconstructing the problem, reducing it to silent parts, and trying to see how best we could get things back together. And that is why we are where we are now. The Central Bank has said it, the International Monetary Fund has said it, and the people of Barbados have begun to feel it. The fact that the Central Bank and the International Monetary Fund have begun to see that unemployment has come down is all the evidence we need that the benefits are beginning to trickle down to our people once again.
If the chairman of the umbrella organization for the owners of privately run public transport gets his way, Barbados will soon be importing people from the region to work as PSV drivers and conductors. Chairman of the Alliance of Owners of Public Transport, Roy Raphael, has told Barbados Today it's an issue that has to be taken seriously because a decline in new persons taking up jobs in the system has resulted in a recycling of the same people who are now posing problems for the organization.
There are a number of persons we find that are not showing interest into the public transport. Our organization has seen those persons being recycled in the system, and some of them have created some issues for us. I believe that the time has come for us generally as the body to have serious discussions with the Ministry of Transport and the Immigration Department to look outside of Barbados for assistance for any persons who have an interest in coming to Barbados to become public service vehicle operators.
Raphael also calls on Minister of Transport and Works Michael Lashley to urgently return to the negotiation table to resolve a number of outstanding issues facing PSV operators, including the use of Baxel Road as the outbound route for some buses, having a representative on the Transport Authority Board, and obtaining duty-free concessions.
We will want to see more presence of police in terminals. Sometimes you have full complements, and sometimes you don't have police presence there. We would like to see more police officers. Now, we have an issue of the bus stops in some of the districts, bad roads and so on. So we are urging the Transport Authority to look carefully at placing additional bus stops, and that we are hoping that they will also meet with us at some point in time to look at extending some of the overcrowding of the route.
Fathers are only in 40% of households in Barbados. That revelation from Executive Director of the Barbados Family Planning Association, Juliet Bino Sutherland, who also told the 62nd anniversary church service at the Sealy AME Church on Column Rock yesterday that fathers were needed by 100% of the nation's children.
The Barbados Family Planning considers good fathers to be indispensable to the upbringing of boys and girls. Although national statistics show that fathers are only 40% of households in are needed by 100% of our children. Many women successfully raise children and do so as best they can, trying to be all things for their children. When we talk to many of these hardworking women, they often lament the absence of the love and support of a caring husband or partner.
A prominent doctor with links to the University of the West Indies, Cayfield campus, has taken some of his experienced colleagues to task for their behavior towards each other. So much so that President of the UWI's Medical Alumni Association, Dr. Michael Charles, has advised 25 new graduates of the Cayfield to move away from the current practice of some veteran doctors of disrespecting each other.
I think there is too much of a lack of respect for our colleagues. I have seen too many times and heard too many times of doctors having arguments in front of patients over the patient's diagnosis or management. Also, you can get doctors calling in to refer a patient, and that doctor is openly insulted, sometimes in front of the patient. The patients do come back and tell us.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Get your paper, get your paper. Only $2.25. $2.20 who? For what? That's Bear Stare News. I don't read about that on Barbados today since last night. That can't only can't do. $2.20 who?
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
We're back now with news of the region. Have Trinidadians been eating pet meat imported under the guise of chicken? That's the raging controversy now going on in the country as the leaders of the Poultry Producers Association and the Supermarket Association exchange claims and counterclaims over the issue. We pick up the story in this TV6 News report.
Concern among the nation's supermarket owners as they say consumers are now refraining from purchasing frozen meat at their establishments. The move comes after President of the Trinidad and Tobago Poultry Association, Robin Phillips, revealed at a joint select committee meeting on Friday that Trinbagonians may have been eating imported chicken considered to be pet meat. However, President of the Supermarkets Association, Dr. Yunus Ibrahim, has denied those claims, saying most supermarkets purchase locally raised birds. He says that the statement made by the Poultry Association is all about competition.
We have to be concerned that who was making those statements were actually trying to either vent properly what goes on in the industry versus trying to protect themselves as a supplier.
And on the international scene, a Pennsylvania man faces charges, including sexual assault, after police say they found him living with 12 girls, including an 18-year-old and 2 children he fathered with her. The details in this CNN report.
Jen Betts tells us it's what she saw a stone's throw away from her home that prompted her to call Pennsylvania's Child Line.
You notice these little children, these little girls, only little girls, and they'd be outside very sporadically, very rarely you'd see 1 or 2.
This mother's complaint has uncovered a deeply disturbing case. Police on Thursday removed 12 girls, including an infant. They say were living in this house in the 400 block of Old Street Road. They had no birth certificates and weren't enrolled in any school. It's alleged this man, Lee Kaplan, was gifted the oldest of the girls by her own parents who live in Pennsylvania's Amish country. Today, she is 18. They say Kaplan began a sexual relationship with her starting when she was 14. Police say she gave birth to 2 of Kaplan's children.
That's news and sport, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in 3 weeks.